On ABC Gold Murray, Daniel Cohen is with you. His book, which is called The Journals of Micah, has just been released just this last weekend, and it is available in ebook and in paperback as well. So the experiences that you've had travelling, that's what's led you to write your book. It's called The Journals of Micah. Tell us about where you did go and some of the experiences that you had.
Yeah, so without giving away too much of the book itself, so when I left Wayne Growler at 19, I went to the Philippines where I went for 7 months, and while I was there, a 7.2 earthquake and one of the biggest storms in history, Typhoon Yolanda, hit, and I saw both of those with some amazing people, and we got involved with humanitarian relief work for around 6.5 months to, I think it was around 20,000 people is a rough estimate, and that kind of, as you can imagine, was a crazy experience, really amazing people, really hard things to see. Around 6,000 plus people lost their lives and a few million became homeless. So it was just such a wild experience over 15 different islands. That kind of left me with PTSD at the age of 20. And from then on, it was kind of a journey of self-discovery and healing, which led me eventually to India, where I spent around 6 months traveling, hitchhiked, I think around 2,000 Ks, rode a Royal Enfield, which is a really famous motorbike in India, another 2,000 Ks, and walked, it was roughly around 120 kilometres through the Himalayas with Gadi tribal shepherds with a few hundred sheep and goats. And while I was there, some crazy things happened. But yeah, I don't want to give away too much, but it was one hell of a journey of just trying to, I guess, figure out my headspace and what it means to be alive, and that fine balance between wild adventure and I guess self-discovery that doesn't border mania. So try to find that balance, which was, hell of a journey.
Your decision to head to the Philippines, and as you say, with these devastating, the storm, the earthquake and everything that you experienced there, why didn't you, I guess, after you had that experience think, okay, I've done my bit, I've helped, which of course you did. What made you keep going rather than think, I'm going back home?
So what kept me in the Philippines for so long was really the people. So I lived in a church with around 14 Filipinos, and they were absolutely incredible people. I haven't actually been back because it was just such a taxing thing on the mind, PTSD, and I'm a little bit scared, to be honest, but I'll build up the courage to head back. But yeah, what kept me there was the people. Indescribable, beautiful people who really wanted to help their own countrymen, and they put their lives on hold and just gave themselves completely to the job. And I was just kind of on the sidelines. I didn't organise, the relief myself. I just was lucky to go along with them to some places, and that's kind of why I hanged around, because I just saw the devastation beyond my imagination, and I guess how they were really helping people who needed it the most, who weren't getting that media coverage. And it was amazing. At the time, the trauma didn't hit me till kind of towards the end and when I left. So it wasn't like, I was suffering. It was like, this is an incredible opportunity to really witness and experience life to its fullest extent, and to be able to help people who have lost everything, and just to be a part of a community that just really wants to serve others. So that's kind of why I hanged around.
Really good to speak with you, and very glad to hear that you're doing so well and feeling so good. That's terrific.
Yeah, cheers, Sandra. I really appreciate it.